Hi friends, welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. I am so glad you're all here today with my new video and I hope you enjoy it. But before we get to it, I want to welcome anyone who is new today. My name is Brenda. This is my sleepy Oliver. He's my sidekick. He goes everywhere with me. Well, except for when it's hot. But anyways, if you're returning, we both are so appreciative of all of you guys and love you so much. So with all of that, let's get to crafting.
Okay, DIY number 1. So for this DIY, I'm going to take one of these wood planks from Dollar Tree and I'm going to fill the holes with some spackling. And then I'm going to paint the top probably about 6 inches with my favorite new fall color, the burnt orange by Deco Art. And then once I had that done, in fact, I did do the front and the back. I also took one of these jumbo craft sticks from Walmart and I am going to paint that front and back with the same color as well. And then after that, I took some paint that I mixed together to make more of a flesh tone, and I'll show that here a little later. And I'm going to paint about another 6 inches down as well. And then I took my ocean chalk paint by Waverly and I'm going to paint the rest of the bottom part of this hanging sign. Then I'm going to create a scarecrow face and I'm using my paint markers that I have. And then I'm just going to color in my eyes. Now, many of you, if you've watched me for a while, you know that I am no artist. I usually have a picture pulled up next to me on my laptop and I kind of go by what I see. This DIY plus the next one are Pinterest inspired. I saw these things on Pinterest and thought I would love to recreate them. So I am looking at the pictures because when it comes to drawing on faces, I'm just not good at it. So I have to, I guess you could say, cheat. I have to look at other drawings so that I can make my own. So anyways, I just created the face there using different paint markers. And then I'm going to use my wood glue and hot glue to glue this craft stick onto my hat. And then I took some burlap. I believe I got this burlap from Hobby Lobby a while ago, but I cut a piece off and I'm just going to glue the bottom and the side together. And then I turned it inside out so that that seam would be on the inside. And then I took this board from Dollar Tree and I went over it with my Waverly Antique Wax. Then I also took a couple of tumbling tower blocks. Now these had antique wax already on them from a previous DIY that I didn't use. And then I added my Titebond multi-purpose, quick and thick multi-purpose glue and hot glue to the tumbling tower blocks and added them to the back of my scarecrow. And then I'm just going to add the same glue on the bottom and glue him right onto that board. Then I'm going to take my bag here. I'm going to add a block of floral foam. That floral foam I got in a package of, I don't know, there's like 6 of them from Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to stick it right inside of my bag. And then I'm going to use my hot glue and I'm just going to go all the way around the bottom of that and glue that thing right down in front of my scarecrow. Then I'm going to just take all kinds of different fall floral picks, some leaves and flowers and wheat, and I'm just gonna start adding them all to the inside of my bag so that we have just this beautiful array of fall colors coming out of the bag. So then I took some ribbon, I'm gluing it to the back of my bag, and then I'm like, wait, I should have glued that to the back of the scarecrow. So I took my ribbon, I just wrapped it around the front of the bag, and then I just brought it back alongside the scarecrow and then glued it to the back of my scarecrow and then glued that in right back where it started. Then I'm going to take some more of that ribbon and make a bow by doing the awareness ribbon shape and then scrunching it up in the middle, and I'm going to tie some twine around it to just hold it in place. And then I'm going to dovetail the ends, and you do that by folding in half, cutting at an angle, and then I just use hot glue to glue it in front of my little bag. And there he is. Isn't this just so adorable? adorable. Oh my gosh. I just love this. I hope you do too. Let me know in the comment box below.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that first DIY. I am just loving, I always love fall. I always love making fall crafts. It's always just one of my favorite times of years. But we are getting close to Christmas, and that one is the big one for me. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I always get really depressed when December rolls around because I know we're not doing Christmas DIYs anymore. We're doing winter. And I know Christmas is almost over, and I get really depressed when Christmas is over because I love the lights and the trees and the decorations, and it makes me so sad to take them down, but I'm not going to get there yet. We're still a little ways off from that, but I just want to stop and tell you all that I appreciate you guys so very much for being here, and yeah, I couldn't do this without you. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And if you're new here and you enjoy home decor on a budget, holiday decor, a little bit of goofiness and craziness, and maybe not so much, but I would invite you to hit that red subscribe button. I'm feeling goofy and crazy today, I guess. But anyways, hit that red subscribe button, become part of our YouTube family, and then let me know in the comment box that you're new here. I would love to get to know you. So with all that being said, let's continue on with the video.
Okay, DIY number 2. Oh, so let's see. This DIY, these are the paints that I used to make that flesh color. It was Coffee Latte, Snow White, and Seashell Pink. And I'm just going to use this color to paint this. This is a 12-inch wood round, I believe, from Dollar Tree. Painted the front and the back. And then I'm going to take my paint markers, and as you can see, I used my pencil to draw in this face, and then I am going to use my paint markers to color it in. This face is a little different. Of course, this is one from Pinterest as well. And I am just going to continue drawing in my face. I wish I didn't have to look at pictures to draw. Maybe I'll get there one day. I know Kathy Jo, if you haven't seen her previous video, she recreated that really big Scarecrow girl that I made. And when she showed it to me before she got her video up, I was talking to her and she showed it to me. I was like, your face is so cute. It's going to be better than mine. Because she can just do it. She's so good, and I can't. But anyways, I love her. Yeah, I'm just going to continue with my markers here. Now, I used a red pen instead of an orange pen there. Yeah, I don't know why. I just did. I grabbed the wrong pen probably. Anyways, I took a 14-inch round wreath form from Dollar Tree. I'm taking 2 of these hula skirts from Dollar Tree, and as you can see, I zip tied the tops of them to the top of my wreath form. I took a big bundle of that, and I'm going to use another zip tie here to tie it to the wreath form, and I left some not tied in just to help kind of cover the zip ties there. And then I am going to take another zip tie. I think I did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 zip ties, I think. Four for the, I think for the, this is the hair for the scarecrow. So, but I'm going to use some separate zip ties for the painting that I just did. So the wood round here, I just took my zip tie and strung it through where the hanger holes were, and then I'm just going to attach it to my wreath form. Then once it was attached, I took some more burlap. I'm going to glue it to the front, and then I'm going to glue the burlap to the back of my wreath form so that I can make a hat. Then I'm going to take, I'm just going to scrunch up the middle or the top part of the hat, and I am going to take some twine and tie it tightly there so she has a little like beanie. You know what I should have done now that I'm thinking about it? I should have had some of the skirt thingy coming out of the top of that hat. That would have been really cute. Anyways, I just thought of that. As you can see, I put a hole through the bottom of my wood round there because I wanted to add a zip tie to the bottom too to just hold it in place. Then I'm just going to add some different leaves and some sunflowers to the bottom. And then I'm also going to add some to her hat, and I think I'm going to bring this down so you can see it. Yeah. And some leaves. And then I'm going to add some to her hair. And I love how this came out. I just think she is so stinking adorable. And then I just added a hanger to the back, and that's all there was. Super easy, but look how cute she is. Oh my goodness, I just love her. I hope you do too. Let me know in the comment box below. Okay, it is a time for celebration of your recreations. And we have these pretty pieces that Peg made. Look at her busted canvases. She did an amazing job. Thank you, Peg. And then look at this beautiful sign that Gayla made. I love it. Gayla is just beautiful. And then Kathy, she is always so busy. She made this lovely little tray. She watched Kathy Joe and recreated it. I just love it. Thank you, ladies. And if you have a creation or recreation that you would like me to showcase, you can send pictures to my email address that's listed there, or you can send them to me through Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Okay, DIY number 3. So for this DIY, this is going to be a really quick one, guys. I took 2 of these small pots and 2 of these, what do they call them? Trays. I don't know what they call them. But anyways, I got those from Hobby Lobby this summer. They had them on clearance, so of course I had to get them. I painted them with my ivory, and then I painted the top and the rim there with the worn penny. And here I'm using a pencil. This is what I do. I always like to use a pencil to trace out the lines or the face because I do a lot of erasing. I don't know how many times I went over that nose, and I just could not get a triangle for the life of me. I kept making it, and it was crooked and uneven, and I kept having to erase it and redraw it, but I finally got it. I told you guys I'm not good when it comes to this part of it. But anyways, I am going to paint in the face just like I did on all the previous ones, and it is really fun, you guys, to paint these. It's just enjoyable to see it come to life, but I'm just kind of going around and painting my little face and seeing them come to life. But, and yes, I did, actually, you know what, this is Pinterest inspired. This is kind of Pinterest inspired because I actually did a gingerbread, guy, I think it's a guy, I don't know, out of these pots, a little bigger pot actually from the ones from Dollar Tree. A year or 2 ago for Christmas, I did a gingerbread candle holder. And I've done quite a few different little things with these pots as far as making bees and there's ladybug. No, what else did I make? I can't remember, but I love them. I think they are so cute. Oh, a cow. Oh my gosh. I made an adorable cow. Anyways, so it's kind of Pinterest inspired, but also I thought, oh my goodness, it would be so much fun to have these, by my tier tray on my island, since that's what I do with my gingerbread guys. So that's why I decided to make these. So I took some more of that hula skirt from Dollar Tree, and I am just braiding it for my girl. And you guys, if you recreate this, I would suggest adding the hair or the raffia, whatever, if you're going to add it for hair, to do that before you glue the lid or cover top, whatever it is, tray on top of the pot, because it would be much easier. And I do this every time. My husband came in and I said, every single time I make these things, I think, oh, don't forget to add the hair first. And then I forget. And then I'm like, I did it again. But anyways, I just added a little flower there. I just added some little lights on it, and you can see those cute little squirrels. I got those from Hobby Lobby. I added a couple squirrels in there. I just think they are so adorable. Oh my goodness. You have to let me know what you think too. Okay, DIY number 4. So I'm going to take 3 of my wood planks from Dollar Tree, and I apologize, I did not turn my camera on, and I thought I did. I attached them by using those giant craft sticks from Walmart, and then I just used wood glue and hot glue to attach them so that they're become one sign. I did end up filling the holes with some spackling, but I painted it front and back with my ivory chalk paint. So Kathy Jo, I think it was the spring, sent me some rub-on transfers from Essential Stencils, and she sent me these adorable scarecrow pieces, so I just knew I had to use them. So I am just going to rub them on to my sign, and as you saw, I took the backing off, and I'm just going to rub and rub and rub and rub, and then I'm going to start pulling up the transfer piece here. And you can tell when you're pulling it up, if it starts feeling some resistance, then that's usually when I'll stop, and I'll just start rubbing a little bit more until I can completely pull that piece off without feeling that resistance. And so if you haven't used these before, they are really easy. You just kind of have to go slow. And if you see any that's pulling up with it, you can just lay it back down, and then you can rub a little bit more and then pull it up again. So then I decided to add some of this corn stalk and some hay in front of it, and I did the female, and I added some of the leaves as well to it. And then I'm just going to take my antique wax and my little chip brush here, and I'm just going to go and distress all the way around my sign. And that's all there. Well, no, it's not all there is to it. I have to add a hanger. Okay, so once I got done, I added some holes with my big mouth crocodile. I got this from Amazon. It is in my Amazon store. I do have a link to that store in my description box if you're interested in checking it out. And if you do purchase anything through there, I would appreciate it, because I do get a little something back from Amazon when you do that. I took some twine here, and then these beads I also got from Amazon last year. They're fall colored, and they have some leaf beads as well. And I just strung them through. I think I did like 12 of them, something like that. And I'm just going to tie a knot on the end, and then I'm going to just adjust the length so that the beads rest right on the top of my sign. And then once I had them all even, like you see me doing right there, kind of seeing me do, I just pulled it in, there we go, and tied it tight in the back, and we have this cute hanger for this adorable little sign. Oh, it's so much fun. It is so cute. You have to let me know what you think about this one as well. Okay, DIY number 5. This is the last one, you guys. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been making 5 to 6 DIYs the last few videos. I think it's because I know I'm wrapping up my fall, and I just want to get everything in that I've been wanting to do. So I took this little wood plank, and I just covered the front part of it with some Mod Podge. I didn't paint it. With what I'm using it for, I just thought the natural wood looked great with it. So I'm going to let that Mod Podge dry, and once it was dry, I took this picture that Kathy Jo sent me as well. This came from decoupagenapkin.com, and I'm just going to, as you can see, I just kind of made creases where the edges of my plaque was, and then I'm cutting those creases. And then I am going to cover it with my parchment paper, and then I'm going to go over it with my heat press there. The parchment paper protects that paper, the rice paper, and then the heat press reactivates that Mod Podge so it sticks. It's perfect for not having bubbles. I love doing it this way. Then I just covered it again with some more Mod Podge, let it dry. That protects the paper. And then I took some of these little faux pearls. It comes on the spools, ribbon spools from Dollar Tree, and I'm taking my burnt orange paint. I laid the pearls on that painter's tape to hold them in place, and then I'm just I'm just painting over it. And then once they were all done and dry, I'm going to use my little hot glue gun there, and I'm just going to go around and glue my beads all the way around that little lip part of my plaque. And then once I had that all done, I took a very fine, small paintbrush that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I took my burnt orange. And you guys, I have this sped up, and that's how slow I'm going. Yeah, because I didn't want to get it all over. Once I had that part done, I took 3 tumbling tower blocks. I'm going to glue them end to end. I am not going to paint them because I want them to match my plaque. I'm going to use my Type Bond Quick and Thick Multi-Purpose Glue and some hot glue here, and I'm going to attach this to the back of my plaque so that it will stand up. And then I got this idea. I took some of these square beads. This came from Dollar Tree. It was one of the nautical beads that they have. And I took 6 of them, and I'm going to glue 3 of them on top of each other, just like you see. And then Kathy Jo also sent me these, and this was really cool. She got this on clearance from Hobby Lobby, and so I thought, oh, this would work perfect. So I'm just going to cut a few strands and put them down through my little holes there. I thought these kind of remind me of corn stalks, so I thought this would be great. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on the bottom to hold them in place. I added some little, I don't know, they were brownish color stems that I added in there as well. And look how adorable that is. I just love this one. It is so fun and just simple and sweet. I just love it. Yep, let me know what you think about it as well. And here is the final reveal today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed making them. In fact, I had a couple more ideas, but kind of ran out of time. So yeah, I'll have to save it for next year, I guess. But anyways, I will be back again on Sunday with the What Would You Make challenge. And then you guys, I have one more video after that that will have some fall decor, but then we're doing Christmas, you guys. Christmas. I can't believe we're doing Christmas. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.